pitching third.
I'm dunking off the troopers. There you go.
Mastermind. ROC. WMG.
Number 12, third baseman Shane Solari.
Hey, Shane. Do you think you're better off alone? I think you better come along. You can see the riding on the pavement. So if you think you're better off alone, better go take it. All plays you need is new replacement. Defense will not change the payment. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Cardinals are gonna be gone for generations. I think that we've all had enough.
Guess not. Down there?
Leading off for Buena, number 13, second baseman Cole Shover.
Try it again. Nick. 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 Tell him try it again. Yep. Way to start, baby. Way to start. Let's go. Hello. 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 Let's go. Right at him. Right at him. Come on, baby. Right at him. Let's go. Hey, what's up, brother? You got pictures? Okay. Out. Yeah, me. Yep. Thanks, guys. Okay. Let's go. Right at him, E. Let's go, baby. Outfield should be good. Hey. Let's go. Right at him, baby. Come on.
Let's go.
Okay.
Only throw fastballs to strikes so far. Let's go.
So we don't have any of the other ones. Okay. Yeah, boy. Let's go, Josh.
Number 19, center fielder Jimmy Kurtz. Number 25, third baseman Jimmy Hallman.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week. Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
But what I really want to know is,
Leading off for the Cardinals, number 3, catcher Brian Perez. Number 13, the extra hitter, Brett Ewing. Number 1, center fielder Jalen Hurd. Number 20, extra hitter Aiden Myers.
Come on, Aiden. Find a way. Let's go. Do a job, guys.
Number 39, right fielder Justin Clement.
Come now, Clemmer. Hey, turn it over, kid. You and me. Come on. Okay, come on now. Let's go, Clemmer. Have it ready. Come on. Goodness, Clem, you did it. Boy, Clem scored! You're up. On four. Come on, Aiden. Come on, you're up. This guy a medic. Come on, man. Donnie would have been three.
Number 8, shortstop Justin Epifanio.
Let's go, baby. You see it. Let's get another one, Justin. Let's go.
Zip.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Joe. Come on, baby. Good, baby. Keep it rolling. Justin? Hey, your favorite one.
Chapter in his junior campaign as the 3-1 pitch missing up and away to Epifanio. So now a 2-out walk for Northfield, and the
Number
base
9,
runners
second
continue. Now
baseman
Sergio Dawgs will step back in. He flew out back in the first. But a 5-0 lead for Northfield. And the first pitch is a fastball right down the middle. It's 0-1. Cardinals are 7-3, third place in the South Jersey South Shore League. Buena is 7-1. And they're second place, right behind the Margate Hurricanes. Pitch missing low in the dirt. Pitch over to second is offline out of the glove of Sjssbl covering second. Back in there safely was Klemek. I saw one runner get caught stealing for Northfield. But now Robinson's set. And the pitch to Dawgs. Inside. His helmet with that UMBC logo. Just finished his freshman year with the Retrievers. Robinson's pitch, once again inside to Dawgs. Dawgs trying to keep the inning alive. Robinson set, and the pitch is a foul tip right to the glove of Dillard. And the count now full at 3-2. On deck is Ray Keelan, who raked in a double. And the 3-2 pitch is just outside of Dawgs. Advancing over to third on the pitch was Klemek. So now runners on the corners for Ray Keelan. Now back-to-back walks given up by Robinson. And Northfield trying to pour onto the lead. 5-0 early on, just into the second inning. There's 2 outs. But Buena's trying to pick up the hardest out of them all, the third. Robinson's first pitch is swung on, and it's popped up left center, and it's going to be called off by the left fielder Jenkins, who makes the catch for out number 3. But another 2 runs come to plate for Northfield. They now lead 5-0 over the Buena Blue Dogs. They have a lot of work to do to get back in this game. It's been a tough outing so far for Noah Robinson. But Northfield, they lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. This is BFA Sports on BFA Sports Media with Connor McAndrew.
Blue Dogs 7-1. A game back are the Northfield Cardinals at 7-3. They can resolve that distance with the Blue Dogs tonight. Then it's the Hamilton Hotshots 6-3. A game and a half back. 2 games back are the Hamilton Blackjacks 5-3. 3.5 back are the South Jersey Surf 4-5. Also the Cape May Whalers at 4-5, along with the Ventnor Bay Sox at 4-5. Then 4.5 games back, Ocean City stands at 4-7. Then 6.5 games back, Egg Harbor Township 2-9, and then wrapping up, trailing the league winless, 8 losses, 7 games back are the Galloway Knights.
Welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. Connor McAndrew on the call this evening. The Northfield Cardinals off to a hot start, leading 5-0 through the first 2 innings. As we head to the bottom of the second, it was a 1-2-3 inning by this Blue Dog offense, and now they'll see 4, 5, 6 with Tyler Bunting, Vin Bognani, and Yen Rodriguez to take on Ethan Mitnick, who picked up 2 groundouts and a flyout back in his first inning. So now Bunting will head up to the plate, facing Mitnick for the first time today. Bunting, the infielder from Pilesgrove, New Jersey. Fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Just finished his sophomore year at RCSJ Cumberland. Now making his 25th at-bat of the year, a .542 average, 13 hits with 2 doubles, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. Has 2 walks and 6 strikeouts as the 0-1 pitch is swung on. It's popped up, left field, running in and taking a heat. It's going to go foul. Missing the beat there was Sjssbl, and the count now is no balls and 2 strikes to Bunting. So Bunting, who's speeding around the base path, now resumes himself back at the home plate. And now the 0-2 from Mitnick is a wild fastball that was called on the edge of the glove there by Perez. Makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bunting. One ball and 2 strikes. Mitnick shakes off, now set, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on, driven deep into left field, but it's going to hang in for Sjssbl. He makes the catch this time for out number 1.
Number 16, extra hitter, Vin Bognani.
So now Vin Bognani now at the plate. Bognani, the infielder from Glassboro, New Jersey. Just finished his freshman campaign at RCSJ Cumberland. And the first pitch runs upstairs to Bognani for a 1-0 count. 20 at-bats on the year, 300 average collected with 6 hits, 1 double, and 1 homer. 3 runs batted in as well. 1-0 runs inside, now ahead with a 2-0 count. Mitnick now with the windup, the 2-0 upstairs, and already threatening to allow his first base runner. With Bognani ahead, 3-0. 1 out here in the second, and the 3-0 pitch, fastball right down the middle, no swing there by Bognani. 8 walks and 8 strikeouts on the year for Bognani. And another fastball that misses low. And there is 9th walk of the year. And the first base runner of the day for Buena.
Number 0, shortstop, Yen Rodriguez.
So now Yen Rodriguez will step up to the plate. Utility switch hitter from Vineland, New Jersey, stands at 6 foot and 180 pounds. Takes the first pitch on the fastball outside for ball 1. Just finished his sophomore year at Salem Community College. 12 at-bats, 167 average. There's a 1-0. 5-0 lead for the Northfield Cardinals. This time in for a strike. Now 2-1 on the fastball by Mitnick. Rodriguez with 2 hits this year, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. And the 2-1 skips in the dirt. It gets away, and Bunting will get to second with ease. Now into scoring position. 1 out in the bottom of the second. And a 3-1 count now to Rodriguez. On deck is the catcher, and now we're back to a full 3-2 count to Yen Rodriguez. 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. And the pitch upstairs, ball 4. That's back-to-back walks issued by Mitnick. And now runners on first and second for Gavin Dillard. Dillard, a catcher / infielder from Glassboro High School. Committed to play at Misericordia next fall. First pitch from Mitnick on the windup is a fastball outside for ball 1. So some control issues as of late for Mitnick, as after he picks up the first out on Bunting, as this one is laced deep into left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. And now load the bases up for Buena. Gavin Dillard picks up the first hit of the day for the Blue Dogs, and now we'll see Corey Jenkins.
Number 21, left fielder Corey Jenkins.
Corey Jenkins, no stats on Gamechanger, but he's going to get plunked into the back, and that's going to walk in a run for Buena, as they're going to get on the board in not the most conventional way. It's a hit by pitch. First thrown today by Mitnick, and the score now is 5-1. The Blue Dogs cut the lead down to 4, and now we'll see Riley Betts at the plate. Still the bases loaded for Buena. Just 1 out in this inning. And it was a fly out by Tyler Bunting. First pitch is a called strike on the outside part of the plate to Jenkins for an 0-1 count. Mitnick set. And the 0-1 windup is swung on, driven deep into center field, but Hurd going to play it cleanly. He'll fire it in. It's going to tag up the runner from third as Rodriguez comes home to score. And there's the second run now for Buena. It's 5-2.
Number 7, right fielder John Semino.
Hurd went right to the cutoff man, and nowhere near enough time to get Rodriguez. Came home on the sac fly. Still runners on first and second for Buena. Now we'll see John Semino at the plate. The first pitch is in for a called strike to the 6'2", 185-pound outfielder from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. Just finished up his junior season at Gwinnett Mercy. Played his first 2 years at RCSJ Gloucester. Twelve at bats on the air, 333 average, 4 hits, and he'll take low for a ball. 1-1 count. Buena with the tying run at the plate. They brought in 2 runs here in the second inning. 2 outs for Mitnick. Retired the first 4 batters, but since he gave up a walk, or 2 walks and then a single, another fastball there delivered by Mitnick low. And now Mitnick's pitch is swung on, driven to center field. It's going to be caught by Jalen Hurd for out number 3. It was a line drive that was coming in a hurry, but Jalen Hurd, the athleticism on display, collects out number 3. But the Blue Dogs pick up 2 runs here in the second, and they cut the lead down to 3. But we're going to head to the top of the third here on BFA Sports on YouTube. Connor McAndrew, we'll be back after these messages.
Proceeds benefit Northfield Little League. Please visit the Northfield Little League snack stand.
Buena leading off the inning. Back to Northfield will be Jackson Shalik, who last time up it dropped right into the dirt for a 1-0 count. Eight o'clock hour. 1-0 pitch in the dirt. And it's an early 2-0 count to Shalik. His 3-run home run that landed over that left field wall is his second of the year. And the pitch is in for a strike that time. The fastball by Robinson makes it 2-1. It'll be Shalik, Solari, and Feliz due up here in this third inning. As the pitch is hit on the ground, it is a slow grounder. It's going to be played over at first. And in time, what a throw by Yen Rodriguez, the shortstop. He needed a cannon over to first, does so. Bunting holds on at first. And there is out number 1 for Buena. So Shane Solari now at the plate. And Robinson's first pitch is a fastball inside for ball 1. Some upcoming broadcast. June 28th, Westchester United versus Ocean City. That's at 7 p.m.
Serving the community since 2008.
Count now 2-1 to Solari, who played his collegiate ball at Villanova. As a 2-1 from Robinson, popped up Left side of the infield, giving a look is a third baseman, Hallman, and it's going to go out of play. Solari from Brigantine, New Jersey, stands at 6 foot 207 pounds, and the breaking ball missing high. Now evens at 2-2. Solari has a .222 average and 18 at bats, 4 hits, 1 homer, and 3 runs batted in on the year. And now a pitch that spikes into the dirt. The breaking ball missing there, and Solari's aboard with a 1-out walk. And now we're going to see another mound visit from head coach Jim Kurtz, and that's going to be it for Noah Robinson. His day will finish 5 runs given up, 5 hits allowed, and also a handful of walks. As his debut is done with Buena. It's a 5-2 lead in favor of Northfield. We'll see our new pitcher on the mound with Riley Betts now in relief. And on the air for Betts, stands at 6'1", 175 pound, from Buena High School. He graduated back in 2023. Oh.
Pitching change, and now on the mound for the Blue Dogs, number 22, Riley Betts. And catching from the extra hitter position, Pete Buuna.
And now here's Riley Betts to face Yohan Felice. Betts 7 innings, 1 start on the year, coming in relief now. He's a 1-0 record, 6 hits allowed, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks and 7 strikeouts, a 2.00 ERA. We'll have that runner on first to worry about. The first pitch is a breaking ball that is laced deep into left field. Looking up is Jenkins, and it is gone. A first pitch hanging breaking ball delivered by Betts is deposited into left field on a 2-run blast by Yohan Felice. And the Northfield Cardinals continue to rake. It's now 7-2 in favor of Northfield. Well, that's going to inflate the ERA a little bit on Betts. But Felice, with his first home run of the year and a confidence boost there, he's a 154 average and 26 at-bats and picks up his 5th hit in a big way. So now Brian Perez at the plate, trying to follow up what Felice was able to do. Facing Betts, the first pitch is outside, the changeup there by Betts. Makes it 1-0. One 0-1 is outside. Or excuse me, the 1-0 outside, so now it's 2-0. Is in the dirt. Perez ahead 3-0, and now we're going to see another mound visit by head coach Jim Kurtz. Talking these over to Riley Betts, and is that going to be it for Betts? Talk things over to Kurtz. And that is going to be it. So now Jimmy Kurtz is going to take in relief for Riley Betts, who only faced 2 batters. Brian Perez will have to resume his at-bat momentarily when Jimmy Kurtz will now pitch this game. So Buena, we're only in the 3rd inning. They're on to the 3rd pitcher. A 5-run lead for Northfield. And it'll be Jimmy Kurtz. On the year for Jimmy Kurtz, he's at 8 1/3 innings pitched, 3 relief appearances, a 1-0 record, 9 hits allowed, 6 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Has a 2.52 ERA on the year. And is probably going to try a chunk of these innings for the Blue Dogs, who trail big. A couple of bombs by the Northfield Cardinals, a 2-run blast by Felice and a 3-run blast by Shalik on top of 2 runs. Gets them to that 7-run mark. Saw a good start with 2 runs for Buena in their half of the inning. So now Jimmy Kurtz Jr. will now step up to the mound to face Perez in a 3-0 count. So not a lot of wiggle room there on this at-bat. He's on the verge of giving Perez a walk. 1 out here in the 3rd. The first pitch from Kurtz is a strike. Perez thought that was ball 4. He's about to hand his bat over to the bench. Instead, he's got to step back into the box. It's now 3-1. Kurtz, and the 3-1 is spiked in the dirt, ball 4. And Perez is aboard on a 5-pitch walk. And now we'll see Brett Ewing, the only strikeout victim of the day to Noah Robinson, will now face Kurtz with a runner on. 2 runs already came to plate in this inning for Northfield. Look to add on with Ewing at the plate. Ewing from Atlantic City High School. And he laces the first pitch he sees into left field. It's going to get down on a 1-hopper, and it's a base hit for Ewing. So after striking out in his first plate appearance, takes the first pitch he sees and gets a line drive single. So now runners on first and second for Jalen Hurd. Still that 1 out for Jimmy Kurtz. Hurd singled back in the second. First pitch is fouled back by Hurd. As the 0-1 pitch is lined into right field, a base hit. Advancing to third is Perez. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Bases are now loaded for Northfield. And Aiden Myers. Still 1 down. It's a second hit for Jalen Hurd.
Aiden Myers.
Only had 1 hit coming into today, 3 at-bats. And just like that, he's picked up 2 consecutive hits. But now Aiden Myers will step in. Myers' first pitch is taken outside on the changeup. .23 at-bats, a .261 average, 6 hits collected, a 1 double. He walked in his first plate appearance, takes outside again. It's now 2-0. 7-2 lead, bases loaded for Northfield. 2 long balls today for the Cardinals. As the pitch is fouled back, losing the bat there was Myers. Now the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Kurtz, the 2-1, is lined into right field. It's going to hang foul. So now it's evened at 2-2. Still 1 out here in the third. So we're officially an hour into this game. Only the third inning. A lot of offense on display for the Northfield Cardinals. As a 2-2 pitch, fouled off. Myers with a smile. Couple fresh baseballs back to the home plate umpire. And now the 2-2 pitch from Kurtz. Change up outside, and now it's full at 3-2. On deck would be Klemick. And then the top of the order. 3-2 to Kurtz has popped up. It's in play, and making the catch is the catcher. It's no longer Dillard. It's no longer Dillard, the catcher.
Justin Clemens.
Looks like Nick Cahall, the new catcher for Buena. First pitch is a strike to Justin Klemick. Klemick doubled in his first plate appearance. As the 0-1 quickly fouled back. And now 0-2. Kurtz looking for the inning-ending strikeout. And to stop the bleeding. The bases are still loaded for Northfield. 0-2 is chopped foul. And will stay put at 0-2. Cardinals are 7-3 on the year. 7-1 is Buena. And now the 0-2 runs upstairs, now 1-2 on the fastball displayed by Kurtz. And the pitch is fouled off. It hits Cahall. And he'll have to take a step out of home plate. Looks like he's good to go. Just some temporary pain for the Buena catcher. And now back up is Klemick. Kurtz gets the sign. Now set, the pitch is swung on and missed. Chasing upstairs was Klemick, and there's the first strikeout by Jimmy Kurtz Jr. However, Northfield adds another 2 to their lead. It's now 7-2 in favor of the Northfield Cardinals as we're going to head to the bottom half of the third. Northfield in control. Hope to do so with Ethan Mitnick is ready for his third inning of work momentarily.
I'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Hamilton leads Cape May 3-0.
Look at some of the highlights.
It's Ventnor 1,
An effort
Ocean
of
City, nothing, bottom of the fifth. And
this
Margaret
great hitting
leading
display from Northfield
Township
today.
Eagles 7-1, top of the fourth.
To 2 over the Buena Blue Dogs. And to the bottom of the third between these two teams, and the first pitch is going to run inside. To Peter Burnley. So Burnley's actually the catcher at the plate, and the swing and miss there from Burnley makes it 1-1. He's a 5'10", 190-pound catcher from Sicklerville, New Jersey. Just finished his freshman year at Gwinnett Mercy. Fastball that's going to catch the outer part of the plate for a called strike, and now it's 1-2. So it's going to be Pete Burnley, then back to the top of the order for Buena as it's spiked in the dirt. Now we've into 2-2. So Burnley, Cole Shover, and then Jimmy Kurtz, the now pitcher for Buena, due up in this inning. Ethan Mitnick still the pitcher on the mound, and the pitch is swung on. It is popped up right side of the outfield, and it's going to be called off by the right fielder, Klemek, for out number 1. So retired is Burnley. Now we go back to the top of the order for Cole Shover. Second time through now. Shover 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. First pitch is a strike to Shover. Shover from Buena, New Jersey. Just finished his freshman season at RCSJ Cumberland. 21 at-bats, .333 average, 7 hits. 1 extra base hit, being a double. And the pitch is fouled back. No, pitch from Mitnick is in the dirt. Makes it 1-2 to Sjssbl. Sjssbl was 7 hits on the year. Takes outside and away from the catcher, Perez. Will now even the count to 2-2. Jimmy Kurtz Jr. in the on-deck circle. No bat in hand, surprisingly. As a 2-2 fastball is laced into right field, it is going to hook foul. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sjssbl with 1 down. Base is empty, and the 2-2 from Mitnick is a breaking ball that just catches the top of the zone. And now we're full at 3-2 on deck. Like I mentioned, Jimmy Kurtz. As a 3-2 is lined into left field, it's going to get down for a base hit. Sjssbl working an aggressive at-bat and gets rewarded with the single. So a runner on first with 1 away for Jimmy Kurtz. And now I see why he had no bat in his hand, because he uses Cole Sjssbl's bat. Or it's the other way around. So Jimmy Kurtz with the bat in hand. First pitch is a pickoff attempt by Mitnick. Not in time on the tag by Keelan. Mitnick now set. First windup is outside for ball 1 to Kurtz. Jimmy Kurtz Jr. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That was back in the first inning, as this pitch just popped up. Foul territory left side, and it's going to stay in the yard. And a nice catch there by Solari, the third baseman. Back over at first is Sjssbl for out number 2.
Number 25, Jimmy Holman.
Jimmy Holman in the 3-hole spot will step back in. Also 0 for 1 with a ground out. Ground out to third, back in the first. Mitnick trying to keep this game 7-2. Run on first for the Blue Dogs. And the first pitch is a breaking ball. That's going to be hit off the edge of the bat. It's going to be played on the shortstop. They'll go the short way over to second. In time is taking the bag by Dawgs. And there is out number 3 for Northfield. This game remains 7-2. The hit was picked up by Northfield, or excuse me, by Buena. But the game remains 7-2 in favor of the Cardinals. And now we're going to head to the top of the 4th inning, as this is BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew. Jimmy Kurtz Jr. will be back on the mound for the Blue Dogs. He tries to keep this game at 5 runs on the deficit. Leading off the inning for Northfield will be the top of the order for the 3rd time around, Justin Epifanio. We got word from head coach Jim Kurtz right before this inning that Gavin Dillard will remain in this game. He's just more catching, and he had to switch. And now 2-0.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
As the 2-1 low, now 3-1. On deck is Sergio Dawgs. First pitch from Kurtz is a low fastball. Mentioned Dawgs plays collegiately at UMBC over in Maryland. And he takes a heavy wave and miss there. It's 1-1. Apologize for the technical difficulties we have had with some of the visuals in this game, as this pitch is laced deep into center field. Looking up, and he is gone. Sergio Dawgs with the 3rd home run of the day for Northfield. It's a solo shot for the Cardinals. It's now 8-2. That's Dawgs' 2nd home run, and now it's 8-2 in favor of the Cardinals.
Number 17, first baseman.
So now each pitcher from Buena today has given a home run. 3-run given up on Noah Robinson as the first pitch is in the dirt to Ray Keelan. The 2nd home run was that hanging breaking ball to Yohan Felice, which was a 2-run home run. And then just recently, as that pitch is fouled back, the solo shot by Dawgs off of Kurtz. This is the 3rd pitcher for Buena, and an 8-2 lead for the away team. As that pitch is chopped over to the right side of the infield, it's a tough hop on the first baseman, Bunting. He can't get it cleanly. As it trickles into right field, it's a base hit for Keelan. Now we'll see the cleanup batter, Jackson Shalik,
Number 16,
who's 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run.
Shallow.
So Shalik with a runner on first and 1 down. Facing Kurtz for the first time today, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. (1-0) in the dirt. Kurtz having some control issues. Seen that from both sides today. It's got to be from the weather. And the sweat on the baseball as this pitch is lined. It's going to be a tough play over at second. The play is in time. Sticking in the bag at second was Rodriguez covering. Or excuse me, Shover, the second baseman, was covering. And there is out number 2. So the runner is out of scoring position. It's a fielder's choice for Shalik, and now Shane Solari will head up to the plate with 2 down. First pitch to Solari is in for a strike. One of Northfield's upcoming games here on BFA Sports, they'll play the number 1 seed Margate. That will be on the 25th, so Thursday coming in, as this pitch is a high pop-up, and it's going to be caught by the shortstop Rodriguez for out number 3. But another run comes home to score. Sergio Dawgs delivers a solo home run and makes this game 8-2 in favor of Northfield. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Here in Northfield, New Jersey, the sun is now gone, but we still got more to play. As this is BFA Sports on Media, BFA Sports Media on YouTube. Yeah.
Leading off for Buena, number 10, Tyler Bunting.
So Tyler Bunting will lead us off for Buena. If you're just catching in, it's been a good day on display for the offense of Northfield. They plated 8 runs with 3 homers. First pitch to Joey Bunting is in the dirt for ball 1. It'll be Bunting, Bognani, and then Yen Rodriguez due up for the Blue Dogs here in the 4th. They trail by 6, but it is still manageable. 1-0 is upstairs, and Mitnick having some early control issues. As Bunting's ahead 2-0. 2-0 way outside. A little wild from Mitnick on the first 3 pitches. And it's 3-0. On deck is Vin Bognani. Three balls and 1 strike. Mitnick. The pitch is outside, ball 4. A better pitch that time, but doesn't get the call. And Bunting's aboard with a 5-pitch walk to lead off the 4th. So now Vin Bognani who also walked. He takes the first pitch and pops it foul out of play. If Buna's looking to make the comeback, it all starts with, again, that runner on in that leadoff spot, and they do so here. A 5-pitch walk by Mitnick here in the 4th inning as the 0-1 is spiked foul. And now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire issuing for more baseballs. Has to take time there. Bognani will step up back to the plate. 1 for 0 with a walk. Runner on first for Buena. The pitch from Mitnick is a breaking ball low. It's now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Mitnick fires low, and it's now even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Mitnick fires low. It gets away from the catcher Perez, and getting over to second is Bunting. On that pitch that hit the dirt, some debris came my way and landed on my shirt. So nobody's safe except Bunting over at second. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Mitnick. He's set and the pitch. It's a fastball that's fouled back. Hits off the top of the overhang. The count remains full. On deck is Yen Rodriguez, the shortstop. And now once again, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Mitnick is upstairs, ball 4 to Bognani. There's back-to-back walks issued by Mitnick here in the 4th. Yen Rodriguez will step up to the plate with the runners on corners. And now we'll see our first time from Northfield. So I'll talk things over to Ethan Mitnick. Cardinals haven't taken any mound visits so far today. Here they are with their first. Looks like Mitnick's going to stay put on the mound. 6-run lead in favor of the Cardinals, but it could get away from them. Runners on first and second for Yen Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch way high there from Mitnick. It's 1-0. One with the fastball there. One-0 is swung on, it's popped up. Giving a look is Mitnick. It's going to head foul. Ducking their heads were a couple of parents that are crowded behind home plate. They aren't struck by a foul ball, so good news for that. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Rodriguez. Still nobody out here in the 4th. And the 1-1 is a bunt by Rodriguez. It's a very clean bunt. It's a funky hop off the glove of Mitnick, and there's no throw. Rodriguez, with his speed, gets over to first, and now the bases are loaded for Buena and Gavin Dillard. Dillard traditionally wears the number 4, but since it got very wet from the sweat, started as the catcher in this game, resorted to an extra hitter. First pitch to Dillard is hit on the ground. It's a play over at second. They're going to try for the double play ball. No, they'll only get the runner over at second. A run will score and now make this game 8-3 as Bunting comes home from third on the fielder's choice.
Number 21, Corey Jenkins.
Corey Jenkins now at the plate. Still 1 out, but runners on the corners for Buena. First pitch. Fastball outside to Jenkins. One-zero pitch, runner goes. Quick throw from Perez. It's a hop over to second. It is not in time. Sliding in safely is Dillard. And that now takes away the double play. Runners on second and third for Buena. Jenkins. The pitch is swung on and missed. And it's now 2-1. Two one from Mitnick is fouled back, and he works himself into an even 2-2 count now. One out here in the 4th. Buena trails by 5. Mitnick set. The 2-2 is missing inside, and now it's full at 3-2. On deck is Riley Betts. Mitnick has surrendered 2 walks already in this inning. Not looking to do a third. The 3-2 pitch is swung on. It is driven deep to left field, but it's going to hook foul. It stays in the yard, but out of reach for the left fielder, Shalik. He's playing right on that left field wall. But a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Mitnick's going to plunk Jenkins for the second time today, And now the bases are reloaded for Buena. The Blue Dogs wear it once more. And now we're going to see another mound visit from Northfield. And this could be the ending to Ethan Mitnick. And it will be. He tosses the baseball over. And now we'll see a new pitcher on display. It's Tyler Apt, a 5'11" pitcher from Williamstown, New Jersey. He just finished his senior year at Stockton. Has 4 innings collected, 1 save, 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and a 0 ERA. Just a moment ago, we saw that beautiful skyline in the distance, just above the trees over in left field.
Now on the mound for the Cardinals, number 32.
It is still hotter than a pistol out here, but beautiful sights and sounds here in Northfield. Looks like he's wearing a neck warmer. Or a cooling towel, I mean. That's certainly a first. But I don't blame him. Whatever to keep you cool. Feels like one of those dog days in July. Hot summer weather, but it's just a Monday night in June. Apt talking things over. An inning of relief earlier on in this game, trying to help out his offense. They trail it 8-3. Here we go. At third. It's not a deep backstop, so unless it took a really funky hop, shouldn't expect any movement over at third base. 2-0 pitch from Apt. Once again in the dirt, it's 3-0. On deck is John Semino. And the 3-0 delivery is a low fastball that is fouled off. And it's now 3-1. 8-3 ball game. Bases loaded. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, driven to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. And it's going to move everyone up 90 feet. The bases remain loaded. And Buena brings another run home. It's 8-4. So Bognani comes home from third. 4th run by the Blue Dogs. And now John Semino will try and keep the merry-go-round running with the bases loaded. First pitch from Apt in this at-bat is a strike this time, the fastball. Oh, 1 missing outside on the changeup that time from Apt. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now to Semino. Pitch is grounded foul. Now 1-2. Tying run at the plate with Semino. Something you really wouldn't expect with how momentum has came for Northfield. The pitch is lined deep into left field, but it's going to stay foul out of play. Very close to tying the game on one swing. But now we'll reset. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the 4th. As this pitch is lined deep into center field. Hurd getting a read. He's going to make the catch. He's going to take a tumble. It's going to get the runner over from third to home. And scoring is Dillard. It's an incredible catch over by Jalen Hurd. It does score another run to make this game 8-5 now. And the runners are on the corners for Buena. So now Pete Burnley trying to keep the inning alive with 2 outs. And runners on the corners. He's the tying run at the plate. Apt trying to keep this lead going for Northfield. First pitch, runner goes, swing and a miss. And there's no throw as Betts gets in there standing over at second. The stolen bag, too easy there. So Burnley in an 0-1 count. Both runners in scoring position over at second and third. Northfield leads 8-5. 0-1 is low. Next broadcast coming up. Another Northfield matchup, this time with number 1 Margate. That's going to be a fun one. That's on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Another pitch low. It's 2-1. Number 2 versus number 3 in the league. Northfield number 3, Buena, the number 2 team. And another pitch down low. It's 3-1. On deck, top of the order for Cole Shover. And now App set with a 3-1 count. Just needs that last out in an 8-5 ball game. The pitch is upstairs. There's ball 4. And the bases are reloaded for Buena. So now back to the top of the order for Cole Shover. The tying run now on base for the Blue Dogs. Shover trying to play as an early hero for this Blue Dogs comeback. And the first pitch is a strike right down the middle on the fastball. A 1 fastball makes it 0-2. A little lower that time. Back-to-back fastballs. He's ahead now, 0-2. App trying to limit the damage at 8-5. Tying run at first. They have the bases loaded for Buena. Shover down, 0-2. The pitch is swung on, driven deep to left field. It's going to stay in the yard, and it's caught by Sjssbl for out number 3. But Buena able to get back into this game. It's now 8-5. Northfield still in front as we're going to head to the top half of the 5th. Here from Northfield, New Jersey, it's BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew. Just catching in. It was a 8-2 lead at one point for the Northfield Cardinals. The Buena Blue Dogs have been able to make a bit of a comeback of their own. Now it's 8-5. They plated 3 runs in their home half of the 4th. Now we're into the 5th. The sun is officially down, but we still have that beautiful skyline, this time from left to center field, just above the trees. Still a humid night on this Monday evening for South Jersey South Shore Baseball League action between the Buena Blue Dogs and the Northfield Cardinals. But resuming to get things ready for the leadoff batter, Yohan, who laced one deep into left field for a 2-run shot. Riley Betts, the pitcher that time. Now he's going to face Kurtz for the first time as he continues his stuff in relief. As we move on to the 5th, Northfield only lead by 3. They led by as much as 6 earlier on. It's now has lessened to 3. The first pitch is outside for ball 1. It'll be Felice, Brian Perez, and Brett Ewing due up. Pitch missing low. It's now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is swung on, driven to right center field. It's going to split the gap and head all the way to the scoreboard wall. Felice digging for second. He's going to slide in safely. A strong throw in from the center fielder, Kurtz. Not Kurtz, Betts, but it's not enough. It's a leadoff double by Yohan Felice. He continues his hot day. A home run and a double. And now Brian Perez will try and bring him home with still nobody out. Perez has reached base safely twice. Looking to add on to the lead for the Cardinals. First pitch from Kurtz is in the dirt for ball 1. As this pitch is laced into left field, it's going to get down for a base hit. Advancing to third is Felice. It's going to get over the head of the throw to Hallman, or excuse me, Bognani, the third baseman. And now that's going to put runners on the corners for Northfield. And Brett Ewing will now step in. And now we're going to see another mound visit from head coach Jim Kurtz. We've already mentioned his third pitcher utilized in this game. He had 3 pitchers used in a matter of 3 innings. Kurtz has got him up to the 5th inning at this point. It looks like Kurtz will stay on the mound for the Blue Dogs. It's just a matter of just trying to figure out what they're going to do in a situation to where Felice tries to come home to score. 8-5 lead in favor of Northfield. They're trying to add on some more insurance to this not-so-safe lead. Both sides have shown their strong strengths of offensiveness, and the first pitch is a square bunt taken back by Ewing for ball one. With nobody out, why not try some small ball? Ewing 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. And now the pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Nobody up and moving in the bullpen for Buena. As this pitch is fouled back by Ewing. Did not square bunt that time, went full hack. And it's 2-1. 2-1 is swung on, driven to right field. It's going to hang up and be caught by Semino. There's a play at the plate. It's offline on the throw to home to the catcher, Burnley. And it wasn't clean. It smacked up against the fence. And coming home to score was Felice. It's now a 9-5 in favor of Northfield. And now Jalen Hurd, who has had a strong day at the plate, 2 hits, is now back up with a runner on second. 1 out here in the 5th, and the first pitch is a strike. Fastball there from Kurtz. Hurd has singled twice in his 2 plate appearances. As the 0-1 pitch is lumped deep into right field, but playable for Semino. He'll make the catch, and retreating back over to second is Ewing. And now Aiden Myers will come up to the plate with 2 down.
Number 20, extra hitter Aiden Myers.
First pitch is a foul tip right into the glove of Burnley for strike number 1. Myers 0 for 1 with a run scored on a walk. Just finished his redshirt sophomore season at Chestnut Hill College. He swings and misses there. It's now 0-2. Myers behind in the count. Kurtz trying to get out of the inning with just 1 run surrendered here in the 5th as the runner goes. And there's a great heads-up slide there from Mitnick, the pinch runner. As there was no throw by Burnley, and he couldn't make one anyway. 1-2 pitch, fouled back. High pitch that time from Kurtz. Two away in the 5th, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Foul tip by Myers. And there's a strikeout by Kurtz to end the inning. But it's another run picked up by Northfield. Their streak continues with at least 1 run scored in each inning. It's now 9-5 in favor of the Cardinals as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It's BFA Sports on YouTube, and we'll be back after these messages.
Leading off for Buena.
And welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew with you this evening. So we're into the 9 o'clock hour. It's now the bottom half of the fifth. Leading things off will be Vin Bognani for the Buena Blue Dogs, who trail 9-5. Tyler Apt, the pitcher, and he uses the curveball to catch a chase on Bognani for an 0-1 count. It'll be Bognani, Yen Rodriguez, and Gavin Dillard due up in this home half of the fifth. Pitch missing in the dirt, hits off the chest protector of Perez. It's 1-1. One ball and one strike, and the pitch by Apt is lined deep into right field. It's going to be caught by the right fielder, Klemick. So he was trailing right by that right field line and picks up out number one.
Number 25, Jimmy Hallman.
So Jimmy Hallman will step up with the bases empty. The Blue Dogs, they trail by 4. A 1 pitch is in the dirt for ball one. One is lined fair down the third base line and all the way to the wall. Hallman digging for 2. Tough play over. It's going to get off the glove of the shortstop covering with Epifanio. And there's a 1-out double by Jimmy Hallman here in the fifth.
Number 10, Tyler Bunting.
Tyler Bunting now at the plate. Take the first pitch for a ball. Hallman at second as this pitch is lined. It's going to be a tough play. The backhand scoop by the second baseman draws. He fires over to Keelan in time. It gets the runner over to third with Hallman. And now with 2 away, we'll see Vin Bognani. And another mound visit coming from Northfield. And now Bognani at the plate trying to keep this inning alive. The first pitch is a breaking ball downstairs and into the dirt for ball 1. No official at bat. 2 runs scored on 2 walks today for Bognani. As a breaking ball runs inside for a called strike. It's now evened at 1-1. Runner on third, 2 away here in this 5th inning. 1-1 pitch once again, scooped up in the dirt. It's now 2-1. App set on the wind of the 2-1 pitch. is a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Bognani a little shaken up there from the call. It's now 2-2. Runner on second, 2 away. The 2-2 pitch is going to plunk Bognani. And there's another hit-by pitch towards Buena. It's now the third of the day. And now runners on first and second for Yen Rodriguez. Or excuse me, runners on first and third. So now looks like that's going to be it for Tyler Apt. As Northfield is going to make a pitching change. And look over towards looked like Klemic, but it's not. It's going to be for Northfield, Evan Biddle. And Evan Biddle, the new pitcher. It's their third pitcher utilized in this game. It all started off with Ethan Mitnick. Then it went to Tyler Apt. Pitched the last inning in 2/3. Now we see Evan Biddle, the 6'3" pitcher from Salem, New Jersey, just finished his sophomore year at Frostburg State. On the year, 7 innings pitched, 2 starts, an 0-1 record, 7 hits allowed, 4 runs, 4 of them being earned. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, carries a 4.00 ERA on the season. And he'll have to face Yen Rodriguez with runners on the corners. And so we'll get some warm-up tosses going in. It's a 9-5 lead in favor of Northfield, but it's not safe here in the 5th. And Rodriguez now approaching the batter's box. He's a switch hitter, so it doesn't matter what pitcher comes his way, he'll play on that opposite end to give him the advantage. Rodriguez, he finished his second season at Salem Community College. Trying to keep this inning alive for Buena. Runners on the corners and 2 down. The first pitch from Evan Biddle is laced into center field, but it's going to be played on a line drive to Jalen Hurd for out number 3. 1 pitch and the last out picked up by Biddle to close out this bottom half of the 5th. Score remains 9-5 in favor of Northfield as we head to the top of the 6th here on BFA Sports on YouTube.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Seeking Blackjacks lead the Galloway Knights 2-0, top of the 2nd. Leading off for the Cardinals.
And welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew with you this evening. Northfield, they lead 9-5 as we head to the top half of the sixth. It's the bottom half of the order due up with Justin Klemick, and then back to the top of the order for Justin Epifanio. First pitch runs in for a called strike from Jimmy Kurtz Jr. Remains on the mound in this game. Surrendered just 2 runs so far in this contest, and another pitch. It's in for a ball. So 1-1 count. Kurtz has allowed 2 runs on 5 hits as this is a chopper over to third. Hallman will throw over to first. It is in time on the speedy Klemick for 1 out.
Number 8.
If you're just tuning in, we'll catch up to speed. Noah Robinson made his debut with Buena today. He only went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them being earned, 4 walks as well, and 1 strikeout. Then he was relieved in for Riley Betts, who didn't even get to pick up an out. He gave up 1 hit on 1 run. It was a 2-run home run. Only 1 of those runs was issued to him as the first pitch is outside to Epifanio. Then ever since, it's been the last 3 innings for Jimmy Kurtz Jr. 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 of them earned, and 2 strikeouts. No walks so far as Epifanio laces one deep to left field. Looking up, and it is gone. It just clears the left field wall, and Epifanio continues his hot day and makes it now 10-5 Northfield. A solo shot, the 4th home run by Northfield. The Bats are just red hot here tonight. That's the 3rd time he's reached base safely, and he gets to touch them all. A 5-run lead, and trying to put away this Buena Blue Dogs comeback that has been rallying in their belts for the last couple innings. But another run scored here, and now we'll see Sergio Dawgs. Dawgs last time up, he had a solo home run to center field. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. And now he gets a swing and a miss on the chase. On a foul tip, actually. It's 0-2. (0-2) is swung on, popped up, but it's going to head out of play foul. Dawgs going to stay alive at 0-2. 0-2 missing outside. Now works it to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in this top half of the 6th. There's a wave and a miss, and chasing is Dawgs. There's a strikeout for Kurtz, and there's the first out of the inning on Northfield.
First baseman Ray Keelan.
Ray Keelan, the first baseman, now at the plate with the bases empty. First pitch by Kurtz is in the dirt for ball. Two-0 pitch is lined deep into left field. It's going to be a tough play. A diving snag by the left fielder Jenkins. And he makes the play for out number 3. Another run comes home to score for Northfield. It's now 10-5 in favor of the Cardinals. And we'll quickly head to the bottom half of the 6th. Chances are lessening for Buena and the Blue Dogs, who are trying to come back from a 5-run deficit, but it's not over yet, as we'll be back after these quick messages on BFA Sports on YouTube. And welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew with you this evening. It's now pitch black in Northfield, New Jersey. The Cardinals, despite being the away team at their home ball field, it's 10-5 in favor of the Cardinals, and we'll head to the bottom half of the sixth. Leading off the inning will be Gavin Dillard. Trying to light a spark for Buena. Evan Biddle still the pitcher. Came in relief, just threw one pitch and picked up a ground out. First pitch is in for a ball. Biddle stands at 6'3". He pitched 2 years now at Frostburg State University. Tossed 7 innings this season as this pitch is lined deep into right field, but it's going to be caught on a line to Klemick for a loud out number 1 on Dillard.
Number 21, Corey Jenkins.
So now Corey Jenkins will step up to the plate. Base is empty. 5 outs remaining for Buena in this game. And the first pitch is a strike to Jenkins. A 1 from Biddle, runs upstairs to Jenkins. He's been hit by a pitch twice today. Biddle set the 1-1 windup. This one's lined to left field, but it's going to hang foul. Jenkins has 1 run batted in. But hit by a pitch twice today. Biddle ahead. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that's going to get past both the infielders on the left side. It scooped past the glove of Epifanio and into left field. And there's a 1-out base hit for Corey Jenkins and the Blue Dogs. So with Jenkins on, we'll see Riley Betts at the plate. 1 for 1 on the day with 2 runs batted in. (10-5) lead on Northfield. First pitch is low and away to Betts for ball 1. Runner goes. Jenkins. The throw over to second is not in time. It takes a hop on the glove of Dawgs and trickles way up. Epifanio backing him up, able to not let Jenkins get any more than second base. There's another stolen bag for Buena. Runner on second. Biddle set the pitch. Hit off the edge of the bat by Betts. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Caught it off the end of the bat, and it took a interesting fall into right field. Saw Klemick playing pretty deep out in right, and it drops in on the shallow side. So now runners on first and second. And the first pitch is a strike to John Cimino. Cimino 0 for 1 with a run batted in. Trying to keep the inning going. Only 1 out as this pitch is lined deep into left field. Ranging back at the track and making the catch is Sjssbl, and going back to second is Jenkins back to first is Betts. So 2 down after another allowed out by Buena. And now the catcher, Pete Burnley, will get up to the plate. Buena down to their last 4 outs of this game. 10-5 lead in favor of Northfield. They opened up the scoring with a 3-run home run in the first. Buena was able to get their first run scored with 2 in the second. And the first is in for a strike from Biddle. Burnley on the day, 0 for 1 with a walk. Buena as a team, 5 walks with 7 hits. And another strike. The changeup that time from Biddle makes it 0-2. So Biddle ahead 0-2. Runners on first and second. Pete Burnley the batter. Biddle, the 0-2 windup, fouled back. Last second lunge from Burnley keeps him alive. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Biddle gets the sign. Now set. The 0-2 windup. Runners go. And the pitch is popped up. But it's going to head foul and head towards the snack stand of Northfield. So we'll do it again. Burnley wasn't the starting catcher in today's game. It was Gavin Dillard. And then he shortly followed suit after a couple innings as the catcher. 0-2 again is a wave and a miss upstairs, and there is Biddle picking up the strikeout and leaving runners on first and second stranded on Buena. This game remains 10-5, and the Blue Dogs are down to their final 3 outs. But we'll have to see what else does Northfield have in store. As they lead 10-5, we head to the top of the 7th. This is BFA Sports on YouTube. But first, we'll take a look at the pitching change as Gavin Dillard, who entered this game as the starting catcher, was taken out for Pete Burnley. Now will re-enter the game as the relief pitcher. And he doesn't have much experience in relief this season, only 2/3 of an inning pitched. But here he is in the 7th inning. You treat it like the 9th in this case. And the Blue Dogs, who haven't been off to their best stretch today, do have 7 hits on 5 runs, but 12 hits on 10 runs for Northfield today. And they'll lead things off with Jackson Sjssbl. So Shalleck, who in his first plate appearance, hit a 3-run home run. Take the first pitch on Gavin Diller, the fastball outside for ball 1. It'll be Shalleck, Shane Solari, and then Yohan Felice. As that pitch is in for a strike, and it may not be known as the heart of the order, but today it has. Shalleck, Solari, and Felice have definitely been one of the better thirds of this hitting lineup today. And now we'll see a mound visit being taken as Dillard calls for time. Looks like he has to regain his communication with Burnley, the catcher. Gavin Dillard, seen as an extra hitter, a catcher, and even a pitcher today. He's committed to play at Misericordia in the fall. Misericordia, D3 national champions back in 2024, so just last year. Did not make the tournament this year, surprisingly. The championship ended up going to Wisconsin Whitewater. But now Shalleck in a 2-1 count. 2-1 windup is a fastball that really sped up Shalleck on that swing. It's now evened at 2-2. Maybe Misericordia asks for Dillard to pitch as well. Fastball changeup combo. So he shows the changeup there and freezes Shalleck for the strikeout. Nastiness from
number 12, third baseman Shane Solari.
From Evan Dillard. And now we're seeing head coach Jim Kurtz talk things over. Shane Solari now at the plate. It's now 9:30 Eastern Time in Northfield, New Jersey. Solari at the plate. The first pitch is, was that an ephus from Dillard? That looked like it just came off the hands wrong there. Shared a smile with Burnley after that pitch. It's 1-0. 1-0 this time. Fastball that runs way inside on Solari. It's now ahead or behind 2-0. So I don't know if Dillard's playing some mind games with Solari. We'll see what he does here. The 2-0 windup. Fastball in the dirt. So it's quickly 3-0. Some control. After he's able to work Shalleck into a strikeout, he's now having trouble with Solari. 3 balls, no strikes, and the fastball finds the zone right down the middle that time. It's now 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Dillard set the windup. The pitch is swung on and miss. Fastball braces right past Solari. It's now full at 3-2. Looks like he's regained some of that control back. And now Dillard's set. The 3-2 windup, and it's spiked in the dirt for ball 4. So a 6-pitch walk that time given to Shane Solari, and now Yohan Felice will step up to the plate. The runner on first and one down. Felice, a home run, a double. He's done it all offensively so far. Takes the first pitch on the fastball for a called strike. So he shook his head on the call there. Dillard set the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, gets away from Burnley, doesn't know where he is. And advancing over to second is Solari. He was trying to round second, but he'll just stay put at second base. It's now 1-2. Felice just finished his freshman season at Felician. D2 school. One of the final teams that was able to make it to the D2 baseball championships. And now the pitch is a swing and a miss by Felice. See Brian Perez.
Number 3, catcher Brian Perez.
So that runner on second was Larry. Brian Perez, who's had a pretty solid day at the plate as well. 2 for 2 with 2 hits and a walk. And the first pitch by Dillard is a fastball right down the middle to Perez. It's 0-1. Next broadcast here on BFA Sports will be Wednesday. Northfield versus Margate. 0-1 outside, now 1-1. But Margate, the Hurricanes, the number 1 team in the South Jersey South Shore Baseball League. This game, it's number 2 versus number 3. And Northfield, they can pick up this win. They can move themselves into a closer chance of that second slot. Buena right now in control of that. Pitch is swung on and missed as Perez nearly lost his helmet on that swing. It's now 1-2. Dillard trying to keep that runner stranded at second. Give his team a chance. 5 runs is a lot. But here's Dillard. Runs up and in. And now we're evened at 2-2. Two from Dillard is in the dirt and away. On deck is Brett Ewing. Full count set for Dillard. And the windup. The pitch is swung on and missed. And Dillard, how about this? 3 strikeouts in relief to get out of the inning. Does have that runner over at second stranded. This game is 10-5, and it's the first time this whole day that Northfield doesn't score a run. This game remains a 5-run lead for the Cardinals, and they're 3 outs away from picking up the win over Buena. We'll see what Evan Biddle can do, if he can try and close this game out, or does Buena have a rally up their belts? We'll find out after these messages. You're listening to BFA Sports on YouTube.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com.
Leading off for Buena, number 13, Cole Shover.
And welcome back here to BFA Sports on YouTube. I'm Connor McAndrew with you this evening. The Blue Dogs down to their final 3 outs. They trail 10-5 over Northfield. And the first pitch from Evan Biddle runs inside to Cole Shover. It's the top of the order, 2 up for Buena. There's a bright spot for them at least. It's the top of the order. Cole Shover, Jimmy Kurtz, and Jimmy Hallman due up in this bottom half of the 7th. The 1-0 upstairs, and it's now 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 from Biddle, once again up high. It's now 3-0. On deck is Kurtz. Biddle trying to pick up the win for Northfield. 7-3 on the year. Is there a strike there? It's now 3-1. Buena just 1 loss all season so far. They're on the verge of losing their second. Early offense from Northfield. And there's ball 4. A 5-pitch walk to Cole Shover to lead off the inning. And there's that leadoff base runner Buena's been looking for.
Number 19, Jimmy Kurtz.
Jimmy Kurtz now at the plate. Facing Biddle. Shover takes a healthy lead over at first. We'll see if he goes. First pitch from Biddle is a fastball that's going to run for a called strike right down the middle. 0-1. Is hit deep to right center field. It's going to be caught by the second baseman, Dawgs, who was playing into that shallow outfield grass over in right field. So there is out number 1 here in the 7th. Runner still on first for Jimmy Hallman. Buena's down to the last 2 outs. Holman leads a double back in his last plate appearance. Takes the first pitch outside. There's a pickoff attempt over at first. Not in time. On the back pick by Perez. Northfield currently riding a 5-game winning streak. Another pitch inside there to Holman. He's ahead 2-0. Northfield last played on June 18th against the Cape May Whalers. They won 6-4. And they won 5-3 against Egg Harbor Township. There's a strike that runs at the top of the zone on the fastball from Biddle. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Also saw a 9-1 win over Ocean City on the 13th, 12-2 on the 11th, 9-1 on the 9th. And their last loss back on Wednesday, June 4th. That was 7-2. Foul tip there from Hallman. It's now evened at 2-2. What a way for Biddle to work back into the count. Meanwhile, for Buena, who's only lost 1 game all season, it came most recently, or excuse me, all the way back from June 4th against Cape May, 11-6. 2-2 is a swing and a miss by Hallman. And now Buena down to the last out. It'll be Tyler Bunting. To Bunting. The potential final out. First pitch in the dirt. He's going to tell his runner over to second, and Shover didn't know at first, but able to get into second safely, no throw. Epifanio was covering. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. Runner scoring possession at second, 2 down. 1-0 is a wave and a miss outside. Caught him chasing upstairs. It's now evened at 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Biddle set the windup. The pitch is fouled back, and all of a sudden, Buena down to the last strike. Biddle at 30 pitches currently. Bunting 0 for 2 on the day. Trying to keep the inning alive. Trying to pass the bat as well. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Northfield looking for their 6th straight win. 1-2 is inside to Bunting. And now we're back to even at 2-2. Shover at second. The Blue Dogs with their backs against the wall. Biddle, the 2-2 windup. The pitch is swung on. It's popped up. Foul territory, first base side, and giving it a look is Solari. He's out of room as it's out of play. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Biddle gets the sign. Runner at second. Biddle looking for the win. The 2-2 is lined up the middle, a base hit and into center field. Hurd has a tough hop on it. It's going to get the runner home, and it's an RBI single to cut this lead down to 10-6. An RBI single picked up there by Tyler Bunting. And now it's a 4-run game. Vin Bognani now down to the final out. Game is still alive thanks to the bat of Tyler Bunting, who was 0 for 2, then picks up that single and the RBI. Bognani was walked twice. He fouls off the first pitch. And it's 0-1. And you're talking about 8 runs in the first 3 innings. An 8-2 lead in the first 3 innings. It was for Northfield. As the 0-1 runs high on Bognani, it's now even. And you saw some fight back with the 3 runs picked up in the 4th. Ever since, nothing until the 7th. As this pitch is lined deep into left field, it's going to get down for a base hit. It's a one-hopper over to Shalik. He gets it in. Now runners on first and second for Yen Rodriguez. I was going to say Corey Jenkins for a second, but he didn't have his helmet on, and he was just picking up the bat. So the Blue Dogs not out of it yet. Runners on first and second against Evan Biddle. Now 37 pitches in relief. Rodriguez 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch from Biddle. Called. Strike on the fastball. And it's 0-1. Bognani at first. Bunting at second. 2 away. The 0-1 is lined. It's going to get down from the right side of the infield and all the way into right field. It's going to advance all the runners 90 feet. And now the bases are loaded for Gavin Dillard. So just like that, the tying run is at the plate. We have seen crazier things happen. But Buena, down to their last out, have been able to get themselves the bases loaded. Seeing head coach Jim Kurtz talk things over to Dillard. He's sharing a smile as he knows that there's an opportunity to tie this game. Biddle's going to remain on the mound. Northfield just 1 out away from picking up this win. They lead 10-6. But Dillard in a big spot. I don't think he knew this spot was even going to be possible with how this inning has played out. First pitch from Biddle. This one is lined deep into center field. Hurd. It's going to stay in the yard. He makes the catch right by the wall. And Jalen Hurd picks up the final out. And it's a 6th straight win for the Northfield Cardinals. They now move to 8-3 and just gave the Buena Blue Dogs their 2nd loss of this season as they now move to 7-2. Northfield, they continue to play some great baseball, and now they'll have their next tough test on Wednesday against the #1 team in the Margate Hurricanes. But what a game here. Whole lot of offense on display. We saw 8 runs from Northfield in the first 3 innings. And we saw a late comeback just come up short here for Buena. But some great sportsmanship from both sides. And a 10-6 final here from Northfield, New Jersey. The Cardinals are victorious here tonight on Monday. It was a scorcher from start to finish, but it didn't stop this game from being played. And it's a 10-6 win for Northfield as they pick up a 6th straight win as they continue to ride the momentum on Wednesday as they're going to try and ride the wave against Margate. That's going to be our next broadcast here on BFA Sports. But behalf of BFA Sports on YouTube, my name's Connor McAndrew. We thank you for spending your Monday night with us, and we will see you guys once again on Wednesday for more South Jersey South Shore Baseball League coverage. Have a good night, everyone.